What do I need to do to get my vehicle to pass inspection for Uber? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, you want to know how to get your vehicle inspected for Uber? Well, there's two ways. You can drive to a green light hub, or in my case, which is what I did, because I live 75 miles from the closest green light hub that will do an inspection, is I simply did it online. It was very easy. I simply went into my app, clicked on the documents that I needed, went to vehicle inspection, and did an online vehicle inspection. It was relatively painless, and it was quick. I had to take pictures of all four sides of the vehicle, show there was no damage. I had to take a picture of the vehicle with the parking lights on, with the brake lights on, with the headlights on, two interior shots of the front seat, one of the front seat, one of the rear seat, and then I had to start the vehicle, show that it was running in the picture, which means, your tach or whatever is going to show 1, which is idle, and that there were no lights, warning lights, or what have you on my dashboard. Submit all those pictures, and I believe there's a couple more. I did have to take pictures of my tires, and I submitted it all, and about an hour later, I got an email, printed up a form, took a picture of the form that said I had passed the Uber inspection, submitted it. I was ready to go after they verified it. A little twist to that. Nobody physically inspected my vehicle, meaning they didn't do a tread depth check to make sure that my tires were actually within the legal limits. They never physically checked to make sure that my windshield wipers worked, that my seat belts were functioning properly, that my turn indicators worked, and all the other mechanical stuff that you'd think you would need for an inspection. So, yeah, it's very easy, but is it really enough? Uber just put out a thing where we have to watch a video before July 1st in order to keep driving on the platform. And that should be in your app. At least it's here in California. And it's a driver training. A couple of videos about how to handle situations and so on and so forth. But they're videos. So how safe are Uber vehicles that are actually on the road? Now, I'm not trying to dispel anybody and say, oh, well, everybody's car is a pile of crap, including mine. What I'm trying to say is you're getting into a vehicle that somebody's obviously going to take you from point A to point B in, but how can you be 100% sure that that vehicle is safe? You can't. I mean, you could ask the driver, when was your vehicle inspected, but I wouldn't suggest that. But there was no physical inspection of the vehicle. Nobody to measure the tread depth of the tires. Nobody to actually see that my headlights, my high beams, my turn indicators, my hazard lights, my windshield wipers, my air conditioner, my defroster, nothing. Nobody verified that any of that worked. So, yeah, it's an easy way to get your vehicle inspected. And again, I don't know if that's just here in California or if that's something that's offered in multiple markets throughout the country. But I think it's just another way of Uber to kind of skirt certain protections or certain things to get around in order to get more cars on the road. If you want to go that route and you're a legitimate driver, and I've been doing Uber for almost 2 years now, and plus I have a brand new vehicle or a newer vehicle, then, that might be okay. But the backside to that is if you go that route and something happens and they find a mechanical failure, who are they going to blame? They're not going to blame Uber, because Uber says, well, your vehicle passed inspection according to their standards. but you can bet your bottom dollar that that passenger is not only going to try to sue Uber if you're involved in an accident or what have you, but they're going to try to sue you and your insurance company because your vehicle wasn't physically inspected. So my recommendation is, if you need to make that drive, make the drive. You need to cover your butt. Uber has already shown multiple times that it doesn't care about drivers. It's taken away our ability in California to set our own rates. It's dropping per mile rates across the board, across the nation, per minute rates. It's charging customers more. They're manipulating the surge. All those videos you can watch on the channel, and they're titled just that. Uber's manipulating the surge. Uber's ripping off drivers. Uber is ripping off passengers. Uber's taking more than 50% of the fare. They're all on my channel. Just take a look. You'll find them. But this one really bothers me because I'm a former first responder, and I know that when I go out, before I start my day, I simply start my car, turn on my headlights, turn on my hazard lights, do a complete walk around. It takes not more than 15 or 20 seconds. Make sure everything that's necessary is functioning. Look at my tires, make sure I don't have a flat tire or one looks low or what have you. And then when I decide on the rare occasion to go out and drive, I've physically done a walk around on my vehicle. And I know that it's safe to drive because I don't want to have an issue on the road, whether I have a passenger or not. I don't want to be stuck somewhere. I just would highly recommend that, even though you're offered that service, take your vehicle in and get a physical inspection. Because again, if anything goes wrong, Uber is not going to back you up. And of course, there's all the, well, maybe they, and I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want to give anybody ideas, but you know where I'm leading. So can you do an online inspection? Yes. Do you have to have a physical inspection? No. They're trusting photographs that you're sending in order to get you to be able to drive. If that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. More power to you. But I hope that nothing goes wrong and that, everything is up to par. Because if it's not, and something happens, especially if you have a passenger in the car, Uber, again, is not going to back you. They're going to go after you and your insurance. And if your insurance isn't enough with a rideshare endorsement, even if you have commercial insurance, they are going to come after you personally because it is your vehicle. And under the state law, you are responsible for that vehicle, for its maintenance, for its upkeep, and to make sure that it's safe. So I just wanted to drop that video real quick. And again, even if you have to make the drive, make the drive. And if you try to use that same certificate that they give you from Uber to update your Lyft vehicle, Lyft won't inspect it. Lyft wants a physical inspection of your vehicle by a licensed mechanic who is literally physically checking out everything. So again, Uber's it's found a loophole and it's working. But are you willing to take that chance? Me, I'm not. Even though I went through this process, I still drove down to Burbank and had my vehicle inspected the right way. That way there's no questions. So with that being said, everybody, be safe, be professional, keep it real, and if you have to, drive on. And remember, May 31st, Memorial Day. I'm passing this on from Rideshare Professor. Shut your app off. Take the day off. If you're watching this video and you can share it out with other Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, and even your passengers, let them know. Monday, there is a huge, huge app shutdown coming for Uber. And, if you're one of those drivers that is just going to try to maybe take advantage of it, you're not going to get very far. But anyway, again, May 31st, Labor Day, keep your apps off all day long. Enjoy the day with your family. Enjoy the day with your friends. Enjoy the day at a barbecue, at a park. Enjoy your day. Just leave your app off. So, Rideshare Professor, I'm in. I'm not doing anything on Memorial Day except spending it with my family. So, everybody, until next time, I truly wish you the best of health.